It's gonna be smart.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be tough.
Yes, sir.
Fast.
Yes, sir.
Discipline.
Yes, sir.
With character.
Yes, sir.
But it's what we do.
Coach Prime, what does this game Saturday against Southern represent?
First of all, let's talk about y'all being here.
Okay.
That
Yes, sir.
represents a lot.
Yes, sir.
It's history. It's historical.
Absolutely.
It takes the HBCU to a whole nother light. It's like the best darn appetizing salad you ever had. But we still got to give you the main course.
You've had so many people reach out and offer their support.
HBCU is in the house today, man. I came to see the show.
Why do you think so many different people have lent their support to you in this program, Prime?
They can see it's genuine. They can see it's authentic. I think people understand that I'm trying to help these young men in every way imaginable.
Yeah.
And they want to assist in that endeavor.
But check me out, Mom. Throw me that hat.
Getting a guy like Travis Hunter to come to Jackson State, what does that mean for the future of recruiting?
The sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, HBCU didn't dare call, write, text, email, Instagram, getting them DMs of a 4 or 5 star.
Yeah.
Now it's normacy.
What type of player is Travis Hunter?
Desmond, man, I know you may not believe this, but this boy way better than I was at this age and stage. He's just as good as a receiver as he is a DB.
Okay.
Like Travis could be a first rounder, either or.
Got you.
But the kid has it.
Sanders, touchdown! The poise, the composure from Shedeur Sanders.
What does your son Shedeur bring to this team?
Leadership,
Okay.
stability, consistency, and a level head. When I'm getting at him, he just said something. Calm down, man. Calm down. Boy, tell your daddy to calm down. What's wrong with you? But he rocks that. You can't rattle him. He rocks that.
If the phone rang before this mission was complete, if it was a call from the NFL or the Power Five,
I'm not going to the NFL.
so
by no means.
only one you would answer would be the Power Five.
I would entertain.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to. Going to the Power Five don't change my lifestyle.
Right.
But guess what? It changes my coaches. So I got to weigh all options. I'm a moment kind of guy. I'm going to dominate this moment, man.
Understood.
Yeah, then I move on to the next moment. But right now, I'm going to dominate this thing.
Great combo, Des. That was good. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Okay,
Why are you
we have a person
surprised,
here.
Christine?
I'm not. I'm just saying it was great. I just think it's
What'd he
amazing. We have somebody here elevating our set just a little bit. Jay Walker, who will be calling this game tomorrow. You look good. I'm just saying. You're elevating us with suit
Jacket
club.
looks
We're just
good.
over here with, button down.
Mike, give me my jacket. I've seen what y'all do. There's no way personally I was going to let David Pollock
Oh, of
outdress
course.
me.
Dang
Not at
You never
HBCU
do that.
environment. Wasn't gonna happen.
That's not hard to do, Jay. Low ceiling, baby.
I love it. Okay, Jay, what do you see as the future for not only Coach Prime, but also this Jackson State team?
Wow, what a loaded question. I mean, talking with Coach Prime, you're around a lot of coaches, and a lot of coaches say, anything is possible. But Coach Prime is one of those guys where, everything is possible. Everything. He thinks he can go out there, recruit enough guys to compete against some of the biggest schools in the country if he stays the course. I think it was a natural fit with them, with the partnership that they have, but ultimately what he's done for the HBCU culture as a whole. And anytime you have that much success, you're going to have what we call the haters, but the haters have loved to have a true appreciation for what he's done because you cannot not give him credit for the achievements that HBCUs have done. I mean, we're here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're here. Last season, 2 seasons ago, you wouldn't be here. But you're here now, the spotlight is on, his players are performing, and let's not sleep. That 7-0 record has a whole lot to do with why he's getting the attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, you mentioned discipline. You mentioned the type of players.
I like how he just tried to go into it like nothing happened.
I just stepped
like
into
he
the
didn't
booth.
just change clothes.
Stepped into the booth real quick. You know what I mean? But the thing I loved about talking to Coach Prime and talking to some of the players, especially like Travis Hunter, is because you saw mega stars coming through, like Rick Rose, right? Rick Ross, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was here a week ago at homecoming. And I said, Travis, how was it meeting Snoop Dogg in the locker room? He said, Mr. Howard, I have to tell you, before the game, I didn't even know he was in the locker room. I was so focused on playing the game that day in my opponent that I didn't even realize that we had what I call a mega international superstar in the locker room. And that speaks to what type of program Prime is running. I mean, these guys, they know They have a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, because they have to be creative. They don't have a huge budget. They have a very small budget. So they have to be creative in keeping these guys engaged and things of that nature. But when it's time to work, they work, and I respect that, David.
Yeah, and I just wonder how long this will work here because I think somebody's going to want it. I think somebody's going to want Deion. That's not a knock against Deion. That's not a knock against what they've built. They're going to look at Deion Sanders and go, wait a minute, in a Power 5, that looked pretty dang good too. So you know with Deion and his personality, he's going to get kids. Like he's already got, you talked about the sponsors he's already been able to acquire here. Like he could do that elsewhere too. And so I think that could be an opportunity for him down the road. And he'll get that opportunity. It's just a matter of if he wants to do it.
You know, and we call it the noise. There's a lot of noise. Where's he going to next? What's he doing? But you know, when you have an ultimate team is when it's like us against the world. And because they're in this box right now, they're using it to perfection. It's Jackson State versus the whole FCS, HBCU, any community out there. That's why this team is so tight. They can handle all the outside distractions. They don't worry about it. They just go out there and try and win football games.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.